I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I didn't even have that one set up to the right resolution of the screen, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, what's going on? Welcome all you Panda Raiders and everybody else out there. I totally had all the wrong button. What? I'm not even on my right screen. There we go. There we go. Right button. Fail number one. Not funny. Okay, what's going on, guys? It is Sunday, and what do we do on Sundays? We like to play a game. Do you want to play a game? You got questions, I might have answers, and Google can scrape up the rest. That's kind of what we do here. So it's Sunday, it's the AMA rug pull. So someone came into here saying they're wiping tears from the end of Panda's stream. What happened there? What happened at the end of Panda's stream that I missed? You guys are laughing your heads off. What's going on? What did I do? What happened? Do you want to play a game? Do it in the voice. I don't know. I don't have the proper voice, but I could try it. Anyway, okay, let's try this again. Take number 2.
Do you want to play a game?
I don't know. Did that work? It might not have worked. It's not the right voice. It might be kind of close. We'll see what happens. Oh, crazy. Perfect. All right. Awesome work. So we got quite a few people here to do a roll call. So maybe we'll just skip that. But I do see what we got. Super Cootie Mining. Welcome to the Wolfpack. Much appreciated. 100%. That's awesome. Make sure I didn't miss anything else here. It doesn't look like it. All right. Looks good. Any ats and tags here? Something I should check out. I like Endress intro loops. Max Boost, he likes the Endress intro loops, so that's awesome. RX 550 is profitable to mine Raptorium. I have no idea. I don't have a 550. I'm assuming that's like a 570, 580, all those Polaris types of cards. CPUs is obviously the better, more efficient choice for the Ghost Rider algorithm, but depending on your power price, GPUs is a less efficient option for sure. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It all depends on your power price. I don't know. I haven't tried any Polaris GPUs on Ghost Rider, so I'm not really sure. Did you watch the SOT interview? Yes, I did catch some of that. I'm assuming you're referring to the Raptorium interview. Yeah, I went through it. Actually, I was watching some of that this morning, so I caught some of it. What are you everyone mining? I'm currently mining myself some ironfish. It seems to be like let's take a look at some numbers here. This is probably going to be the talk for a while until a couple things happen. 1, the price just drops to nothing, or 2, the hash rate picks up too high and the price doesn't keep climbing to match it. So depending which one of those two play out, or you know what, the hash rate could obviously keep picking up on it, but if the price keeps going up, it remains top profitable coin, but it's still looking like it is possibly the top dog, unless, you know, maybe there's some unknown coin still hiding out there that has like no hash rate on it, and maybe you're reaping all the rewards. That could still be a thing. There might be something hidden out there that nobody knows about that a couple people are mining, but we don't know. But we can see a 4090 here is making about $1.08 profit after power at 11 cents. Oh, I'm at 10 cent kilowatt hour. That's wrong. I need mine. Mine is 11. Engage. All right, so $1.07. We lost 1 cent. Big deal. Scrolling down, but you know, I like to just kind of compare. Oh, a 5700 XT on the oh yeah, Kapow. That's Kapow coin. I believe that's a newer coin that's been up on the radar here. Now the interesting thing is what's going to happen when hashrate.no lists Ironfish as probably going to be the top coin on most hardware, depending when KuCoin and Gate.io open it. They probably didn't list it here because it's only on Safe Trade currently, but we're going to look at that in a minute because I did get a message from Safe Trade. You can trade there in Canada. They just have a disclaimer or something there. So I'm going to go through that again and kind of look. But the 3070 is looking like Dynex, 21 cents after power, 41 cents on free power. Current price of Ironfish is hanging up. Oh, it went up. It was down to $7. Now it's back to $34. So where's the right chart button here? Is it this one? This one? That one? That one. That one right there. Oh, what's this button? Do I hit it? I hit it. Okay, good. So yeah, we look like we got $34. Now, because so small amounts of volumes can really make this thing change dramatically. Like here's $12 earlier this morning. I seen it was around here. And actually, no, that's yesterday. So this morning when I woke up, I saw it at 37. Then it was down to 12. I thought there's a 7 in here somewhere. And now we're hanging out at $34.45, which is pretty insane to think about in terms of the current hash rate. Now, hash rate has been obviously picking up here, but it's still not that much. There's not that much hash rate in theory on the network. There can be a lot more. So actually, let's go into Safe Trade here and have a look. So when I bring this up, let's see what it says. You guys can't really see that, can you? Oh no. All right, so it says, if you're seeing this page, you may be from Canada. Yes, I am from Canada. Confirmed. Safe Trade does not currently allow trading or new signups for Canadians as of June 1st, 2020. Your wallets are still accessible. So to me, this sounds like I cannot trade from Canada, but everyone's telling me you can. So I told them, I said, hey, it's telling me I can. I didn't even try, though. I didn't try because I don't want to risk losing anything, but supposedly you can. Anyway, if you're from Canada and would like to access your wallet, please sign in at this link. If you are not from Canada and receiving this message in error, such as a VPN, please complete the CAPTCHA below for access to trading. So I guess if I just click on this, bam. It wasn't even a CAPTCHA, just click. And now I'm like in. I didn't sign up. I didn't register or anything, so I still can't confirm anything at this point. But I at least got in. So let's kind of look at the orders and see if anything's, what everything's looking like. So how do you read this one and start with? So this looks like the price of iron. So it looks like there's buy orders at $17, 0.91. So you could sell one right now for $17. That's not too bad. You're making about I'm at around 120 gigahash. That's about 0.8. So let's just see here, 0.8. Going on my calculator, 0.8 times, I guess I'll just go with times 17. Because if I went to market sell this right now, I would get $17 for it, even though the price is saying $20. That's if you wanted to get rid of it ASAP. Now, because there's not much volume, you could set limits for $25, $30 and stuff like that. And then as soon as someone buys a bunch of coins, they'd actually have to buy, let's say I set an order for $20. Someone would have to buy, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, add about 15 with all the points in here. So someone would have to buy at least 15 coins before they get to you on a market buy. So if someone's bullish on this, purchasing the coin, not financial advice, not a trading channel, do whatever you want to do. But if someone does, you could sell this for $20 if someone does a quick market buy. But if you want to sell it at the market right now, get out ASAP. Looks like you can sell a couple coins here at $17. So that's $13.60 per day right now based on all my rigs. I'm using about 1100 watts. So 1100 watts times 24. I'm going to divide that by 1,000. That is 26.4 kilowatt hours times that by 11. That's about $2.90. So about $11 profit to market sell daily profits right now based on the current order. So that's actually not too bad and most likely is. Now, if I went to, so that's what, 1450, that's about 15 GPUs. So let's go $11, divide that by 15. That's about 73 cents. 73 cents per GPU average is what each one would be making. That's not too bad, 73 cents. And if we're looking here, 3070, 73 cents. Here's 41 cents. So we're almost double the profits. Actually, we're almost 2, 4, 6. We're over triple the profits because that was actually after power with power taken off. So we are triple the profits of the highest coin that hashrate.no is currently listed. So Ironfish is in theory the most profitable GPU coin right now to date that we currently have. A lot of factors will come into play. Unless you try mining to an exchange, do you think that the BTC bottom isn't in? Oh, the BC bottoms, it's in. It's gone. That's way gone. Woo. Whoever still thinks the bottom of BTC hasn't happened yet, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, so we went through this previously. I went through this technically when Bitcoin was still at 60,000 USD, 59, 60,000. I said the bottom would be around 10 to 14,000 in around November. November hit at about 15.5. That was the bottom. We're not going to see that again. Sure, crypto analysts, media, dumb government people, they'll tell you the bottom's still coming. Be very careful, things like that. I really don't think the bottom's coming. We are way past that. Based on every cycle in the past, it always happens around the same time. The bottom is done, over with. See you later. You missed it. Sorry you didn't buy. Not financial advice. But with that being said, moving into the future now, we're just going to see, ups and downs, obviously, going from here, but where the bottom has been passed. We're not going to hit those levels again. What do we got here? At Rabid, Son of a Tech, you and Red Panda are my models in life when it comes to crypto. To honor this, can I create a YouTube channel called Son of a Rabid Panda? Oh my gosh. You can do whatever you want. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, man. It took you like 2 to 3 months. I hope so. What are we talking about? Farrington channel crosses fingers. It has doubled since. Oh, hero, amigos. What are we talking about? Don't mind. Yeah, don't mind to an exchange. Now, there's a lot of write-ups coming up, especially with the recent announcements of KuCoin. Safe Trade just opened up mining that. Now, the big promotions here are, you can now mine to the exchanges. I don't know why this is being said. I have no idea. That is the worst thing you could ever possibly do. Always mine to your own wallet. Just mine to your own wallet. You don't have to worry about anything. That's rule number 1 when it comes to crypto mining. Do not ever mine to an exchange. Now, I got a few emails from some pools and stuff. They're asking me, hey, can you make a video for us showing us how to mine to our exchange? I'm just like, I don't want to do that. That goes against everything. Don't mine to an exchange, guys. But yeah, the write-ups are coming and telling you to do it. Just don't do it. I don't know. Just don't do it, please. Make a short video about rule number 1. Yeah, I should say, yeah, I'll do a video for that and recommend not to do it. But a lot of people are interested in the memo thing. I am going to look at that. I really wish KuCoin was open by now. I don't know what their timeline is for Ironfish, but I might test out Safe Trade here and see if it works. Send a little bit of iron. That way I can work into that memo and everything, show you that. Remember, you do have to be on the latest node version. I don't have mine on right now or synced. You don't need it on to mine. You only need your node in synced and up to date to send your coins or check your current balances, because you have to be at the current block height in order to send your coins and stuff. So keep that in mind. You don't have to have your node running though while you're mining, but you will have to turn it on, sync it up before you do any types of movements. What is the best CPU coin for long-term growth? That's one up in the air. That's really, I feel Raptorium could see has great potential. I think Raptorium is going to be a huge long-term coin for sure, and it's going to be great. Duro has potential to be amazing long-term as well. Obviously, we have XMR. It's pretty steady coin. And I don't know, Epic seems to be coming out of the woodwork here. Well, not out of the woodwork. It's been around for a while, but it's been gaining momentum too. So those are probably some solid coins to really go with. I know some people have been mining Panda Night and coins like that due to the recent pump. It has dropped, but it has been fairly profitable. The only issue there when it comes to just CPUs is GPUs can mine Panda Night as well. They are pretty close in efficiencies, so it's kind of an even base coin there back and forth between the two. I believe that one's a little better on AMD though than maybe NVIDIA, but I'm not 100% sure. Raptorium for the win. There we go. I've always stuck to Raptorium and Duro for strong CPU mineable coins. Yeah, that's a good choice. I feel I agree with you 100% there. Those are great choices for especially long-term projects. We need a coin for the North. Frost coin. Mining of the North. We are North. Oh, crazy. They took down the GU wallet that you did a video on. It clearly wasn't ready as it never worked for me, just froze. Yeah, I don't know what the major issues are, but yeah, the link is down. I did update the comment in that video saying disclaimer, edit, updated. The link is no longer there. So I don't know what's going on with that, why some people were having issues and other people weren't. I don't know if your computer wasn't asking you for the permissions to access the internet maybe, or maybe you have to do it manually. Mine just asked, good to go, and it worked like right off there. Like it didn't work. You cannot connect to the network or anything through it, but it was a fast, easy way because so many people were complaining that they cannot get their node working to get the CLI wallet. Now it's a very easy node to actually set up and it's pretty fast, but a lot of people are having issues. So I don't know. I might reinstall Windows on my node box again and try to do, try to make it even an easier process somehow. I don't know how I can do that, but I'll try to figure it out. But the best way is running your node in the CLI wallet. Currently, the GUI wallet doesn't connect until it gets updated. They are working on it. Hopefully, because now we made it aware to people, that they will fast track it and get that thing going, because a lot of people really want that wallet. Now, if you already have the wallet, you can export your private keys from that wallet. If you have your address, you can export your private key, mnemonic phrase, your seed phrase, or even the JSON. Now, I believe the CLI wallet only accepts the private keys, but you can export that, then deal with the node and import it in there and track your balances that way. But that's another step here. But, that GUI wallet video was just so people can hurry up and get their addresses ASAP and then deal with the node later, until at least that wallet gets updated and starts connecting to the blockchain itself. But yeah, just export your GUI wallet and import it into the node wallet, and you can track your balances. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to try it sometime today. Someone said you can actually import the seed phrase. Now, I don't think you actually can, but someone said you could, so I might try that as well, but we'll see. So interviewed Raptorian developer. One smart guy used idle time while running a combine to learn. Yeah, Big Piggy there. He's definitely a smart guy. He's been around for a long time in blockchain and crypto. He knows a lot of stuff. That guy right there. And, it's awesome to have him as one of the RTM guys, because he's going to make things happen. Actually, the whole dev team on Raptorium will make things happen, but things will be coming. Seed phrase works. Okay, so I guess you can import the seed phrase. Now, if you're unfamiliar with how to import on your wallet, it's the exact opposite of export. So you just go Ironfish space wallet, your colon, and then put export, and that'll export it. And then instead of export, put import, and then wait a few seconds. It'll ask you to import it, and then you just paste in your seed and all that stuff, and it'll do it for you. Anyway. Always learn something when Big Piggy speaks. Yeah, one day I got to get him on here one of these days. We'll figure it out. Like, I'm not set up for guests the way I do my streams. Like, nothing's set up at all. So it's kind of a pain. But, I do plan on having guests every once in a while. So we'll see what happens. I do plan on getting some people sometime. We'll get it in there. So they update / fix it soon. Yeah, hopefully they update and fix it soon for sure. Oh, there's another thing. Have you guys been hearing about this? I don't know what's going. I wonder if I can find it. Like, this is kind of making me upset. Now, before I find it, let's just talk about it. So Ironfish is brand new. It just came out. And you know how we always talk about centralizations, decentralize your hash rate, yada, yada. It's a common thing through everyone. So obviously we know Hero Miners is rocking 68%. Great pool. We got F2 pool here at 660. We got Flex pool here at 260. They went down to 258 now since the update. But it looks like Flex pool in the Discord of Ironfish, they're already talking about a fork. They want to fork it. And they said, well, if Hero Miners forks the coin, we're 100% in. If we had 40%, we would fork the coin. This is why we need to run more nodes, guys. We need to get our solo miners up. We cannot allow pools to control what we want to do. So yeah, now the main reason behind this whole operation is they want to try to keep FPGAs and everything off of Ironfish, because it's currently the next go-to. It's only been out for 2 freaking days and we're already talking about this. Like, it's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. But seriously, so Red Panda said the other day, he confirmed it. So Alephium, yeah, there's a bit stream for Alephium for FPGAs, but it does not work on Ironfish. So therefore, only thing I can mine right now is GPUs. Now, we still don't know what's going on with the ZKP and supposedly Apollo miners and stuff like that. But eventually, if the money is there, they'll probably work and try to tweak out a bit stream. It's just a process. These are things we always got to know in the back of our mind. Nexa, Radiant, all these things are expected to most likely end up FPGA and ASIC in the next couple of years, which leaves GPU miners kicked out. So it sounds like some of the pools are already talking about, I don't know about all the pools. All I know is I saw Flex pool talking about it, really. But about forking the coin, and they're trying to get more people on board to try to fork it to an algo to keep it their own thing. So in my opinion, like, sure, as a GPU miner, that'd be awesome, especially if the coin takes off and does amazing, but I don't think it's our choice reality. Like, it's up to the coin devs what they want to do. Sure, they said the algorithm could change at any time. Any coin's algorithm, if the devs want, can change at any time. That's standard through any crypto. Most likely it won't happen, but it's already happened. It's only been out for 2 days, and I just don't know what's going on. I don't even know what to say about it, honestly, but I just think we need to spread out our hash. And obviously I'm saying, like, in the Discord, I'm like, I'm going to try to figure out how to solo mine to our node, my node and stuff. And then right away you get attacked saying, oh, well, you know, you're trying to take away pool fees and so on. And no, we're adding, you need to add decentralization, not let one entity control everything. So where is, I'm going to try to find Ironfish. It was yesterday, 2 days, and Ironfish Discord is just packed. So I don't even know how far I got to go back. So let's see if I can even find where it is. I don't, it's, wait, what's that? I saw something at me here. Where would you believe? Oh yeah. I would believe that you were mining solo. Okay, that's what I was talking about. I'm trying to get a node going. Now, there's new steps you have to do now to solo mine to your node with the Team Red Miner Stratum or something. It's almost like we have to add in a bridge or something now, kind of like with Caspa, but it's a little more difficult. I'm not a dev, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to figure it out, but I want to try. But yeah, let's go in here. Let's see if I can find it. I don't even know. When's this? That's, oh my gosh, that's still all today. We got to go way back. This Discord is just slammed with people asking questions. Here's yesterday, so I don't know where it would be. Was it, I think it was last night sometime, so it's after this time. Correct. Yeah, and the next guy, yeah, that's when we're talking about solo stuff. I'm all in solo. Restraints. There's DNX stuff. So Kearney, Ironfish. That's what we need. That's what. Okay, I'm trying to figure out about solo mining here. Sorry guys, you guys probably don't want to see this. Okay, this is the branch you need to solo mine, the Team Red Miner Stratum. You have to install Rust. You have to install Python, I think, and something else. I don't know. You got to do a bunch of stuff here. But let's just keep going down. Where is the fork talk? How to mine? Come on. What is this? Any feedback, question, pools? Oh, right here. So here I say something. Talking already about large pools causing forks is why more people need, this is what I said. More people need to run nodes and decentralize the network. FPGAs are slow moving to Ethereum, so blah, blah, blah. Blake 3, yeah, okay, whatever. So where is the talk? Where did I see it? Did I add anybody? No. Crap. It's around here somewhere. What is this? And if I was there during Prog Pow, my pool is 40%. It would have been prevent ASICs, yada yada. Okay, no. Alpha is tiny, so I doubt any major ASIC company involved. And Ironfish said publicly they don't mind ASICs. So in all honesty, I'll give up. It's going to be up to Hero to choose whether they want to fork to get rid of ASICs. We're on board, but we're tiny, so we don't make the decision. So here's where it's kind of starting. They're talking about the pools wanting to fork the chain, and we're only 2 days in the mainnet. Like, why is this even becoming a conversation right now? We have no idea what's going to happen with this coin. We have no idea. We don't even have, you know, large exchanges on it yet. And oh my gosh, it's just crazy. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to say about this right now. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it doesn't make any sense to me, especially 2 days into a mainnet where, you know, yeah, we're all pumped. We're mining something that's profitable. We want to keep it GPUs forever, but it could die in a week. It could pump up, times 1,000 by 2025. We have no idea what this coin is going to do, what it's going to be mineable on, if any changes happen between those times and those dates. And it's just way too early to start talking fork already. Like, oh my gosh. No, and it's not the devs, it's not Ironfish themselves that's saying this. It's the pools that are talking about this, and it's not even the pools in general. It's just more sounds like currently Flex Pool talking about this. So I don't know. Don't have any and won't be mining it. Slaps the glass of fish tank. Yeah, you're not supposed to tap on the glass. Remember? Don't you go to the pet stores? Do not tap on glass. September Flux Caspa 2025 slaps glad don't have any to worry about. Ironfish is the first coin I've mined this year. Fundamental. Yeah, it's Ironfish is a coin that actually got a Caspa turned on, got a few GPUs turned on. Obviously we see with the ASICs happening and stuff right now, it's not going to be, depending how many go online, there aren't that many out there really. So, it is pretty profitable still for some GPUs depending on power price and the hardware you have. But, now we have a new thing. A lot more people are turning on again. And, yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. I think ASICs will dead cast. Yeah, eventually it will be. Well, that's in the timeline, guys. You got to remember, though, of course, it's not going to kill Caspa, but it's going to greatly increase the hash rate. Now, depending which way you look at it, maybe it's like Cadena. I know I don't even know what's going on. Do you guys look at Twitter at all? There's a huge fight. It sounds like 5-year-old girls fighting back and forth. Like, oh, look at Caspa dump now. Oh, look at Cadena dump now. Oh, look at No Life here. No, like back and forth, constant bickering like crazy. And I don't know. And then, once look at our hash compared to your hash. We have more hard with that. But like, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, we do got to point out Cadena, they're losing miners. You cannot deny the fact that they're losing miners and they are losing decentralization. Why? Because, yeah, they might have a lot more hash, but there's a lot more hash in less people's hands, less people's farms, less people's. I shut my Cadena miners off, my little ones, because wasn't worth it to mine on those things anymore. A lot of other people shut theirs off as well. So even though the hash rate is high, there's less wallets mining Cadena because of it, leading to a more decentralized blockchain. And so it's bad. Bitmain themselves, they're laughing in the background. They made a lot of money, but Cadena themselves, they're becoming more centralized. Until they see some massive price gains and more people can turn back on, it's just bad. And then all of a sudden, all the people with those price gains that have those miners, they're just going to crash the market through huge sales and make a lot of money. So it all depends how you're looking at everything. It's crazy. Add injection number 2. Yeah, exactly. More hash isn't better if it's coming from less miners. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, Sebs, what's going on? Welcome. What's happening? So yeah, that's leading to a more centralized type of platform. And that's why I really have this feeling. Like, I think I've been looking into it more, and like, even with the Caspa node, I still didn't do my profitability on that. I have my 7 days written down, but the last 2 days is when the hash rate on Caspa really exploded. And I didn't do my video on that yet, but I have my stats there. And solo mining Caspa was almost twice as profitable as pool mining Caspa. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And yeah, it was nuts. And like, I still like to go back in time before pools were even a thing. Like I wasn't a miner then, but I looked it up, and that to mine crypto, you literally had to run your own pool, run your own node, and everyone is pretty much solo mine. Then pools came out, and it seems like ever since then, and it goes with the generations too. No offense to anybody with ages or anything, but as things get easier, people flock to it. We got Unmineable here, we got Zerg Pool, we got all these other things, we got these platforms that auto swap, auto do everything, but you're always paying the middleman. Now, faster right now, it seems the way obviously the world is going, but if you actually do more work, do more manual work yourself, you will make more. So I feel like it could be a pool thing kind of spreading out, saying, mine to a pool or you're not going to make anything. Mine to a pool, you're not going to make anything. Oh, you only have that much hash? Not worth it. You may as well mine to our pool. Pool. That's almost like the cigarette companies and everything else, just blasting ads all over you to try to say, mine to a pool. And that's been happening ever since pools were a thing. And now it makes it look like solo mining is a bad thing. You're never going to make anything off it. It's not worth it to solo mine. But, depending on the coin, there are some coins out there right now. I think XDEG is one of them as well. It's a CPU mineable coin. Mining to the pool, the majority of the hash rate is on solo mining. I was like, this is weird. And then I went to it, and I was mining to a pool, and I almost made 3 times as much solo mining it because I don't know how it works, but the way the rewards were distributed, it was like way less per amount blocks found of the hash and everything. And when you hit a solo block, it was like freaking huge amounts more, and it was crazy. So I don't know. That's why I like to start doing nodes and node videos and solo mining and testing stuff. Yeah, you don't get nothing unless you hit that block, but once you hit the block, it's an awesome feeling. Maybe it takes 200% to hit that block, and then the next 4 are 20%. Some people hit blocks of 1%. You never know, but at the end of the day, you're adding decentralization to a network. You're also helping spread out the hash rate, and you're also getting as much as you possibly can when that block is hit. But you have to wait. You have to be patient. You have to, sit back and just relax a little bit, not just be like, I need something now. And that's the way the world's going. They want everything now, but you're paying for wanting everything now. Anyway, just a little spiel there. It doesn't mean go solo mine everything. Obviously, you might not find a block for a year or two, and then you're like, oh man, this sucks type of thing, right? But yeah, I like to do a lot more solo mining lately. I don't know why, and I just feel at running the nodes, running the decentralization, it brings you a lot more involved with crypto as well. But Doesn't mean you got to do it for sure. Instant gratification. Yeah, for sure. And that's the other thing we see too. And, how come I don't have any rewards yet? Why don't I have this yet? I want my rewards this, and I want my rewards that. And a lot of change. Bitcoin-based coins, like we got Raptorium, we got Ravencoin. Ravencoin follows the same suit, but a lot of these coins too, because people set such small payout amounts, it actually hurts you long-term as well. Like let's take Raptorium and stuff, for example. Remember, all the Bitcoin-based coins are pretty much the same. Like Avian, I think, is the same. Ravencoin, all these coins. So if you get a whole bunch of small payouts, and then all of a sudden, 2 years down the road, you go to send it all. It's going to be like, oh, your transaction size is too big. You got to do it. So then you got to try a smaller one and a smaller one. So now a big pump happens. You're trying to send freaking millions of coins, but you can only send like 10,000 at a time to an exchange because you took so many small transactions in. Your transaction size is way too big. You can't fit it all within that block or however the heck it works. So get smaller, larger payments. Wait a while. Take your time. Do the thing, and then eventually you will be better off than say you have 1 million coins of slow, longer payments versus someone that has 1 million coins of one coin every freaking 2 seconds because they want to see their wallet go up all the time. All of a sudden a pump happens. That guy's sending freaking 10,000 coins at a time. Well, you fire out your whole 1 million, say thank you very much. Sorry you were so ambitious, type of thing like that. So you got to keep these things in the back of your mind as well. Take your time, be patient, let it slowly come in, and you'll be better off long term. Raven is not a hot algo for GPUs like CFX is. It's not healthy for GPU. Hair trigger figure, bam. What are we talking about? Hair triggers. Solo mining is a gamble. Don't gamble. It's bad. Yes, it is. See, that could also be a thing, kind of like mainstream media. That's not right. They just said so here. Oh, this guy's an analyst. Of course, crypto's going to die because, this guy said so because he went to business school. No, I think we've just been brainwashed for too long. We can't realize that, maybe we've been lied to. But anyway, pay with a collection of dust. I had a person spam me. Did you get him? I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I see something right there. Message deleted by Techman. Baba Jones. View deleted message. What's it say? XDC. Oh, yeah. Someone like that pops in every once. XDC will be the... Oh, man. I shouldn't have said that word. Now it's probably going to be posted on Twitter that I mentioned this coin. Crap. I hate it when that happens. They have been saying crypto was going since in 2013. Speaking of another thing, I was a little late starting to stream by like 15 seconds because I realized it was 11. But I was going through some of the news articles here on my site. So I went to the news panel. I don't really care about the DeFi thing. Don't care about non-fungible token sale spikes. Don't care about that. This is kind of interesting here. So we're not going to go through the articles. I just want to read some of these headlines. So Jeffrey Tucker, don't know who he is, but he says dollar will be dethroned. Russian official speaks of de-dollarization and look at historic fractional reserve banking in Italy. So I thought just the de-dollarization thing was interesting there. Bitcoin price, don't care. Ukraine to adopt Europe's crypto rules, clarifies taxation. But look at this one. Chinese city public servants to receive digital yuan salary starting in May. So next month, it sounds like the CBDCs guys is starting in China already as their salaries. Like, hey, you're a public servant, you work like city people. They're going to start getting their stuff in the digital currency. That's crazy. That's crazy. The CBDCs are beginning there. So what's this? Google DeepMind restricting aims to deliver net. Okay, don't care about that. Don't care about that. Russia to work with digital currencies of other nations. There was something else here. It must have disappeared. There's another topic that kind of caught my eye. But, those are kind of interesting. Time to buy silver and gold. Russia and China after USD as world standard. That's an interesting thing. The states are really trying to, not financial advice, trying to really push back on it. And a lot of people are kind of saying that, hey, you know what? Maybe you got to start opening your eyes, because I know there's sanctions going on over here and over there. But, eventually those other countries are going to be more economical and more financial ahead than North America here, because we're not adapting in this. We're just trying to do our own thing. And all they care about is technically the USD. Meanwhile, everyone else is adapting the new thing. Cryptos is good. Bitcoin and everything, it's going to go huge. And the countries that are in it, they're going to gain a massive amount of financial resources. And there's going to be some people left behind because of it. How can I solo mine to my Ironfish node? That is, well, you can, but you can't. You can't do it anymore. They broke it. It's funny. I kind of put that in their Discord too. I was like, you know, it was awesome. Why did the Stratum 2 change? Is there any plans to implement it into the next node update or something? Because in the test net, when we were supposed to test everything, made sure we had everything working, know how everything's working out. Dan Ruggs, Carrie G, thank you very much for the $2. Retro Mike said pigeon is dead and horse coin will moon. There's no way he ever said pigeon is dead. I think you're trying to trick something there. Spark something. Anyway, so now I lost my train of thought. Great. What was I talking about, guys? What was I talking about? Wait for the big CBDC hack. I totally forgot what I was saying now. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we're talking about Ironfish nodes. So I was in Discord and I was asking if they implement it because the test net is supposed to be, get everything ready to go. So we did that. And it was easy. You just fire up your pool. You point to the stratum. They gave you the port in there. Awesome. Good to go. Solo mine on our node. Decentralization. Good thing. Then they mainnet hits. They drop the version 2 stratum and everything's broken. Like, what? Why? How? This makes zero sense. You come out of a test net, go straight to mainnet and break it. Fix it now. That's what I think. So now it sounds like Team Red Miner, so we have a third party here making the Stratum bridge into it, and we got to run that, which I says involves installing Python and Rust and I don't know some other things. You got to run it in, what is it, Yearn or something? You got to run it in? I can't remember. I don't know none of that stuff, so I plan on trying it out, and then because it's on an older version, it's on version 1, not version 1.01, which is when the memos was added for KuCoin and Safe Trade and stuff that require memos. We have to like somehow merge them together, and I don't know. It's a big pain now, so just implement it into the node. Get it done. Fix it. Why'd you break it right at mainnet release? Anyway, yeah, so you can't just fire up your node now. There's more steps to actually get your node mineable now. Solo mining to Ironfish node. Chocolate Miner, you're doing it? You got it working? Awesome. I have stuff. It's old now. I tried Safe Trade plus Memo. It didn't work for you. All this fork talk is sounding fishy. BZ Miner best for solo to Ironfish. I don't know which miner is the best to solo mine. I don't know that. I still got to figure out the solo mining thing. So when it comes to your own node. So I don't know nothing about it right now. It was easy. Now it's not. So we'll see what happens. It might still be easy. I just got to figure out the steps. Nope, that's what we were talking. Oh, that's what we were talking about. Okay. No, but we'll look it up. What do you got? What are you guys checking out? What are you looking up? Safe Trade deposit pendant for too much time. Oh yeah, speaking of that, do I still have it open? Safe Trade here. Safe Trade, where are you? Yeah, right here. What is their withdrawal fees? That's one thing I'm curious about because I might try to sell some iron at a decent price. I can see if I can get $20 or something out of it. 25. We'll see. Set an order there, but I want to know what their withdrawal fees are and what coin. I'm assuming Litecoin is probably going to be the best way to pull out. Do they even have their fees listed? Like, fees, login, register, join on Discord. Fees. Where's fees? Is it down here? Fees right here. All right, fees. What? If you're seeing this page, you may be from Cat. Yes, I know. Enter. Verify. All right, so fees. Minimum withdrawal. Okay, withdrawal fee 0.001 iron. So the withdrawal iron is 0.001. Okay, so what's like Bitcoin? 0.002. How much is that? How much is that for Bitcoin? So Bitcoin price. CoinGecko. I like to use CoinGecko for this type of operation stuff. Pop up. CoinGecko, Bitcoin right here. That's Canadian dollars. So 0.1232. Is that what it was? Let's go to US. Oh, that's pretty expensive. Oh my gosh. US dollar. That's $5 US to pull out. So yeah, I am not withdrawing in Bitcoin. So let's see what else we got. What else do we got here? What's a Litecoin? They must have Litecoin, right? They got Litecoin? Oh, please. There it is. 001. That seems higher than other places. LTC. Isn't it usually 3 zeros? Maybe it's only 001. That might be normal. Yeah, 8 cents. So there we go. So I'm going to try that and then convert it to Litecoin and then obviously pull out in Litecoin, because I'd rather spend 8 cents to withdraw my coins than spend $5 with Bitcoin. So that sucks. So in this case, you know, if you do want Bitcoin, obviously in the end, it's going to be a process, because then I'm going to swap to Litecoin, obviously, and then I'm going to send it to another exchange and then swap my Litecoin into Bitcoin and then withdraw my Bitcoin through TradeOgre or something, because it's only like 80 cents to withdraw Bitcoin through TradeOgre. So I really love TradeOgre. Hopefully TradeOgre or someone does implement Ironfish, but yeah, the safe trade withdrawal it's going to be some extra steps. And again, this is where it comes down to doing manual work versus auto swapping, because auto swapping, they market sell, they pull, they trade. All those other fees are happening over there. Meanwhile, if you do it yourself, look, I just saved $4 and some cents based on doing it all myself, just for a single withdrawal fee. So obviously you want to wait for more and more coins. You don't want to do this very often, because fees start adding up as well. So it comes to another thing: patience. Wait, take your time about things. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Tron TRX. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Tron. You can use the Tron network. That's one way to go around it if you want to. I don't use the Tron network too much if I don't really have to, but it is an option that is available. That's true. Another thing I was noticing here, I want to go over this too. I'm sure you guys all know about this website. So we got Mine the ASIC. I just want to refresh it, see what it's saying currently for 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Oh, it jumped. Okay, so what's this saying now? What is this saying now for 11 cents? Yeah, continue. Okay, now this, what? Oh, okay, is this saying 11? Yeah, it's at 11. So I was wondering, like, now they changed here. Now this one is the other way. So, yeah, look at the difference. The L7 9.5 gigahash model, it is saying, what is this? What is that coin? It's not at Litecoin anymore. Oh my gosh, they changed it to different coin stuff now. Anyway, maybe this coin's more profitable now, so this could be a good thing. But it's saying $17.70 per day. It changed the coin. Usually it was Litecoin, but if we go into ASIC miner value, we're only at $12.14. Obviously, it's probably doing everything off script and Doge. This changed the coin to this one. I don't have it set up for this, so now I don't know. I don't know. What coin is that? Where's that little XVG? XVG script. You guys mind at XVG? What the heck is XVG? Do I got to turn my L3 Plus on? No, I'm not turning that thing on. But I wanted to see how accurate these were. It was saying Litecoin earlier, and now it swapped over to that. So that's actually a cool thing in implementing this. But I wish it was at Litecoin still, so that I could work on my sheet. But I was curious. So I wanted to go into here. I wanted to go into my ASICs, and I just wanted to see, you know, how accurate are these? Because remember, you shouldn't really ever rely on those profit calculator type of sites, because you know, you don't know how often they update. As we know, hashrate.no, it's a great service for GPUs, but their power is kind of out of whack there. They're not very accurate in terms of power. Overclock settings and everything is there, so that's nice. I kind of use that for starting off with overclock settings and tweak from there, but you know, it's a great thing. But I wanted to go into my ASICs here and kind of find, so I have LTC and Doge, so I have like my script stuff set up right here. Hopefully this right screen will get to it. Does it? Can you see that? Yeah, you can for the most part. So I'm gonna adjust all these and just get an idea what we are here. So I'm gonna start with Litecoin. We're gonna start with Litecoin here, guys. Litecoin. So what do we got on the network? So we're hanging out at 739 terahash. 739 terahash is hanging out on Litecoin. 739, so we got to adjust this to 739. 739, bam. Current price of Litecoin is, where you at? Litecoin is at 8608. 8608. So it's down 8608. 86.08. Bam. There we go. And then we got 9.5 gigahash. Now we got to adjust our Doge. Let's adjust our Doge, guys. We got to check out what is Doge at right now. Going to go to Dogecoin here. Hopefully I'm not losing anybody, but you know, we'll get to a point here in a minute. So we're at 721 terahash. 721 terahash on Doge, 721. So it's up a bit since last time I updated. 721 terahash. Current price of Doge is hanging at 79 cents, so 0792. 0792. 0792. Bam! There we go. So currently right now we have miner profitability of $22 before power. Now, what are these things using? 3,400 watts or something? Where's ASIC miner value? ASIC thing, some ASIC. 3425. So 3425 times 24 divided by 1,000 times 0.11. $9.04 a day at my power price. I think I already have that worked into here though. Where do I have it? Maybe I don't. So you gotta subtract $9. So I'm just gonna go $9. So we gotta subtract $9 from there. 22 minus 9, so $13. So we're around $13 profitability at this. So we can see when it comes to Litecoin and Script, we're around the $13 mark at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. And yeah, so it looks like ASIC miner value is actually pretty close at $12.14. Now this other coin I don't know about because it just popped up, but they did have I want to know what their yields were telling us here, because then we could cross-reference that with my spreadsheet and we could see the yields of the coin, which is right here that we're actually getting coins per day in each. Now, seeing how we already have this set up, we do know that there's a Litecoin halving emerging, which means we're going to be dropping our reward. So let's just have an idea. How much will the Litecoin halving affect the profitability of Script miners? In this case, we're going to be looking into, the L7 9.5 gigahash version. So right now we're at $22.13. So now we're just going to have our coins. Have our coins down, 749, 7049. We're going to divide that by 2. That is 35.24 coins per day. So let's just see what the profitability is going to look like. 35.24. Bam. We're down to $18. 18, 19, 20, 23. We lost $4. A complete halving only lost $4. You can see that Litecoin halving doesn't really affect the Script profitability too much as, a direct halving on a single coin, because we're merge mining. The majority of the profits on Script is actually coming from Dogecoin. So Litecoin isn't that big of a factor. Now, obviously, if Doge or something halved, it'd be a big deal and Script would probably not be profitable, but it is profitable because of Dogecoin. So we can see what's happening there. Another thing, we can also, let's go to, put that back here, 7049. Like Litecoin could drop to next to not much. Let's say Litecoin dipped to $1. We're still making $14 with $1 Litecoin, again, because Litecoin does not really play that big of a factor in it. Can you guys do it? Oh, do you guys see? Oh, you guys can't see my profit numbers. Oh no, the screen is bad for you. We have to go to this. Can you guys see it right here? Okay, there's the profit numbers. So you can see $14 with $1 Litecoin. Obviously, we're not coming down to there. So let's jump into, where was I originally at? What was the price on this currently? So I can put it back to normal. Litecoin, 85.93, 85.93, 85.93. Bam, there we go. Now I'm curious. Hey, you know what? Let's get a look. Let's take a look at possible hash blade. Imagine if the hash blades come out to be real. Let's take a look what the current profitability of a hash blade would look like. So if you're unfamiliar with them, that is about 1.9 gigahash. Oh, I got to go 1900 here. 1900 gigahash at like what? So they're making $4.42 per day current network hash rate and prices on that. But they only use like 140 watts of power. So let's just kind of do that. 140 to actually, I think it's only like 125, 130. I don't even know. It seems too good to be true. So we're going to times that by 24, divide that by 1,000, times that by my power price. They use 36 cents a day in power. 36 cents. That's freaking amazing. That's crazy. So we saw the recent alleged leaks of, what is that thing called? Where's that? Do anyone remember what that website is? Gopher something? I'm just kidding. It's not Gopher. It's like a Badger or something. Badger Crypto. Is that it? Badger Crypto. Badger Crypto. I think there's supposed to be something else there. Badger Crypto. Oh no, what are they called? Anyone remember what they called? Badger Crypto? Badger something Crypto? Crap. I want one. Hook it up, mods. When is the halving? The halving is it this month or next? It's pretty soon. A couple months at the latest. What is the frickin' that stupid Badger website called? Big Beaver Crypt. That's not that. Badgerland. Yeah, that's it. Badger Muskrat or something. Okay, Badgerland Crypto. Yeah, let's go look at that one. Let's just look at those specs. So now I feel the real L9 is probably going to be a better powerhouse than what they're showing here. But hey, remember guys, this is a scam, not real. Don't buy. But let's just let's look at some alleged numbers. And some people are looking at these numbers like, wow, that miner is awesome. Yeah, it does look awesome, but I feel Bitmain has something better. Now, 16.2, I feel this is probably the middle ground. The middle ground, like it could be something that we could expect from Bitmain leading into, if the hash blade is a real thing and it's showcased in July, like allegedly it's supposed to be, then Bitmain will probably release something like this. I feel this would be a middle ground, but I feel what their big miner that they really want to drop on us probably next year is going to be better than this. This is a nice big improvement, but it's not a massive improvement that they usually do on script, where I've been saying for a while, if the hash blade's real, they'll drop a middle ground on us. And this is within middle ground specs if the hash blade's legit. So this could be a miner coming towards the end of the year. This specific website and model and everything right now, I'm going with 100% fake at this point, because seriously, we looked at this yesterday. What kind of ASIC company will pay you for every day that your shipment is delayed? Absolutely none. This is absolute horse crap right here. Scam. Anyway, let's take a look at that. So we can see 16.2 gigahash, 3258 watts. So about 200 watts less than the 9.5 gigahash model. So we're about 70 to 80% more hash rate, a little less power, which, you know, is about numbers you could expect from them, which is good. But 16.2 gigahash, people are looking at this and like, wow, this is an amazing miner. Now, if the hash blade becomes a thing, check out these. I don't even know. Like, this is why I'm saying this thing is way too good to be true. So the hash blade, 1.9 gigahash. So you need about what? 8 of these? So times 8, 15.2 gigahash. Let's go times 9. Times 9. So 17.1 gigahash. 9 hash blades to get 17.1 gigahash. 140 times 9. So imagine 17 gigahash at 1260 watts. More than half the power less than what this is even saying. Like, what? 1200, you're still running freaking 17 gigahash on 120 volt at this point. That is absolutely insane. Just to think about the efficiency. And remember, these are looking good, but if they become real and a bigger model does come out in 2024, the hash rate on script is going to absolutely skyrocket. Script has not been hit with anything massive. Yes, the L7 was a pretty big deal, but it was going against the other ASICs, and it was a big deal moving up, but it's not. We haven't seen a massive script increase in hash rate like we saw in Cadena and I guess CKB and these other coins. So, you know, Bitmain's, I think they have a massive miner coming. And when it comes to that, you're going to need efficiency. And this L9 alleged scam one right here on Crypto Beavers, I know it's Badger Lodge. We're just making up stupid names every time we say their name because it's so dumb to see an ASIC company that pays people for delays because it's already expected to be a delay because it's a scam. Anyway, yeah, 3,258 watts versus 17 gigahash at 1,260 watts. Like, it's going to be a crazy year. Absolutely crazy year. Again, we have to wait for July to see if these things are real. And if they're real, those are probably the only miners you want. Seriously, because the efficiency is there, and that's what makes you money. The more hash you can have per watt of power used is more profitable. That's what I always look at. That's what makes a good miner. The hash to watt ratio. It's not the gigahash numbers. It's the hash to watt ratio, in my opinion. Now, obviously, if you have cheap 1, 2, 3 cent power, you don't really care about that. You just go for the hash rate. But if you're at, for me, 11 cent power or higher, the hash to watt ratio is my important number when it comes to any miner. The more hash rate I could fit for the same amount of power, the more you will make. That's how I look at things. I don't care about the hash rate of a miner. I look at the hash per watt ratio of the miner. That's the number that matters. I will spend an extra couple $100 to get something that is a lot more efficient than straight hash rate based on my power price. So that's just me. So yeah, craziness. I would be an angry beaver as they scam me. Angry beaver, whatever. Oh, crazy, that website. I don't know. Sad thing is, so many people are going to look at that website and just be like, oh my gosh, I need these now. Like, don't. Anyway, so do we have any questions here? Is Cadena, you said wrong. Cadena? Is that what it is? Cadena? I don't like it. I say Cadena. I'll just say KDA. I'll say it any way I want to say it. Got an ad. What? Did it place the ad again? Yeah, there's like an auto ad thing on. That way I can just blame YouTube when it does it. Not myself. It doesn't tell me when this thing's happening. I have an advert. Kudina. Ad injection. Ad 3. What? Is Dinko Bias selling those? Who? Dinkin Bias? What is this? Fun fact, did you know Kadena is the U.S. military base in Japan? Really? Is that? No, I did not know that. That's an interesting fact for sure. I was not aware about that. That's very interesting. What do we got? Scrolling up. ATI VGA Wonder. Scrolling. Did I miss any ads, questions, or something? Hi, I created Ironfish wallet via PowerShell node thing, but when I try to see the amount in the wallet, it says 0. Am I mining to void? Cookie, where are you mining to a pool? Where are you mining to start with? Is it on mainnet? Number one, you got to verify. Make sure your node is on mainnet. 2, where are you mining to? Most likely it's a pool, because unless you got the whole Team Red Miner Stratum thing going for solo mining to your node, then awesome. But most likely everyone's to a pool, so you got to make sure you hit their current minimum payout threshold. Plus they got to hit their, if they have a time limit of when they pay per day, you got to hit that, and on so on. So there's a lot of different parameters we need to know about before we can just say an answer, I guess. You like the KA3. I do like the KA3. It is, well, if you want to mine Cadena, that's almost the only miner you can mine Cadena with. It's the only one that's actually profitable, depending on your power price. But for my power price, it's the only one that's worth it. And a funny thing came up the other day, actually, another Twitter thing, is someone said, Bitmain sucks. Why don't they add a low power mode and all this stuff to their ASICs? And, you know, the thing is, when Bitmain releases a miner for a coin, it doesn't need a freaking low power mode, because it's already the most efficient miner for that coin when they release them. They just drop bombs on everything. So it's like the KA3. Do you want a low power mode? Well, maybe some people do, a little less hash, and then you can run it maybe quieter, sure. But it's already the most, it is the absolutely best miner. There's no way you can say another miner is better because it has low power mode. It is less efficient. It is the most efficient and the highest hash rate miner at the exact same time on Cadena. So yes, the KA3, I like that miner because it's the only miner that makes sense to mine Cadena at my power price. If that kind of makes sense. Yeah, okay, scrolling back up. What do we got here? Hello. Hey, what's going on, Philippine Scenes? Welcome. Much appreciated. Okay, it just jumped on me. We're back at the bottom. So what are we talking about? I would like to get one, but I found out I'm allergic to KA3 chips. No go from... Is that a thing? Like, you're actually allergic to the KA3 chips? I did not know that. Do they use something different inside of those than other ones? Special glue? You have to update your node to show current wallet balance. Yeah, did Cookie answer anywhere? Like, did you go Ironfish space mainnet to say, hey, swap over to mainnet? And then make sure it's all the way updated again. You should be on version 1.0.1 is the latest version that added the memos and everything in for KuCoin, Safe Trade, and the other exchanges, I guess, that are currently coming. And then from there, you should just have to use, if you did get a payout from a pool already, you should just have to use the command Ironfish space wallet : balance. But I guess you already know how to get to your balance because you're saying it says 0. So I guess I didn't need to say that. You did get the payout. Thank you for this stuff. Oh, you did get the payout? So is your node on mainnet? When you went to Ironfish start, scroll to the very top of that page if you're running different tabs, different windows, and see if is it saying 1.test or is it saying 1.main? Then that'll confirm if you're on mainnet or on testnet. Ironfish remind me of Growing Launch. Huge hype, but now who talk about Grin? Oh, Grin. I first said Growing, then Grin. Some people still kind of talk about Grin. There hasn't been, like, not really any minor updates for Grin for quite some time. So that's interesting. Now, I imagine, you know, someone could drop a big, massive miner down, and then all of a sudden people will be talking about it because not much hash rate is really on Grin because there hasn't really been minor updates for Grin. So it'll be interesting. People, it only takes, you know, someone to drop a quick miner and people talking about it again. 1.1 isn't it now? Yes, it is 1.0.1 is the current version. Ironfish 1K Windows yet node version 18.16. Yeah, but does it say 1.main? You know what? Hold on, I'm gonna go turn my little node box on right now. 1 second. All right. So I just turned my little node box on. It's going to have to install or do its thing. So I'm just going to bring up my capture card quick. We'll have a look-see here. Where's my little button? Because it's probably going to be on my Roblox one. Let's see. Oh, no, it's on the right one. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, HDMI 1. This is the server PC with Roblox. Oh my gosh, my mouse is all messed up. Click. There we go. Now I'll go to the right one. Click number 3 here. Sorry, I got a little HDMI splitter. Okay, so now we have this. Enter my pin. There we go. All right, so now let's just load up this for a second. So we're going to come into here. I'm going to go to Windows PowerShell. No, I don't want PowerShell. No, not PowerShell. I use IDE for Windows. So we're going to right click. ISE. Gauge. Starting. All right, so we're going to start the node. Now this is what we should look for. What's yours saying up here? Hurry up, do its thing. Once it eventually, there it goes. So you can see right here, 1.main, the bootstrap. What bootstrap is it on? Is it saying 1.test or is it saying 1.main right here? You are using 03B FT 03B, so that part's all right, yeah. And you're on 1.main or 1.test. Requesting, so it's going to start downloading now. So I'm just going to make a new PowerShell window tab, see how close we are. And another one. All right, so that's the balance. Let's see what I got. So I'm at 2.5 iron coins loaded, and then we got I'm at 78% synced, and then here it's gonna finish syncing. So 1.main is what you need. It says test. All right, so if yours says test, all right, so just open up a new window. Like, okay, depending what you're using, just open up PowerShell and type in that Ironfish mainnet. And then it's going to ask you to do a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to convert it over and just say yes, and then do your thing. That'll convert it over to mainnet from the test net. And then you're going to have to resync the mainnet, obviously, because it's going to move your database around. And then you should be able to see your mainnet coins and all that stuff. So just, yeah, put Ironfish space mainnet. So see now I turned this on. I may as well let it sync. Let's just... How close to syncing already? 78, 80. Yeah, I'm just let it sync out. Close it out. Let it sync up. Now remember, you do not, and when you're mining to a pool and stuff, you do not need to have your node on. That's only for when you're solo mining. But you will have to have it 100% in sync if you do plan on sending any coins, if you want to see your current balance, because depending on the block that it's sunk to, if you got your payout from the pool, you know, 100 blocks later than what your sync is at, you're not going to see those rewards until you're at least synced past when you received your past coins. So it's always recommended to check your balances and to send coins. Start your node at that point, let it take its time, sync the entire chain until it's fully sunk up, and then you can send your coins to an exchange or to other people or whatever. Ironfish, I got test and Ironfish. Mainnet, is there any platform anyone knows of that's like Uber Eats but it accepts crypto? I am not sure. And then depending where you live, most of you guys, due to you know what YouTube tells me in stats, most of you guys are from the USA, so I'm assuming you're referring to USA places, which I'm from Canada, so I have no idea. We have different stuff. Ironfish back to 20. Back to 20 again? Crazy. Let's take a look what's it saying on the actual oh no, I don't want the fees. I don't want that. What's it saying on the actual Ordelio here? 19. Oh yeah, look at that. 20, 20, 25. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try that later. We're gonna test if this works. Oh, I should wait for KuCoin or something though. I don't know. Maybe I'll send some coins later. I'll record it. This is how you use your memo. This is how you do this, and see if I can get like a $20 sale or something on. That'd be not too bad. Selling it for $20. What is that? So how long is mainnet? It's about 2 days. I got 2.5, so 2.5 times 20. That's $50. That's $25 a day in theory, based on my 110 gigahash, 14 GPUs, 3060 Ti's, 3070, 13080. Not bad. You know, in theory, you know, it's the closest thing to Ethereum level mining that we have right now. So the profitability is there. A lot of people might say, oh, it's a scam. Don't mine it. Don't do this. You know, it comes down to it. I don't care what the coin's going to do. The devs can't sell their coins, so they can't rug pull for at least 2 years on the coin. So we are safe in that aspect. We're really worried about the current miners online right now with a lot of hash. I just want to dump for some profits. Obviously, everyone wants profits. Maybe we're going to wait, and if investors take place, then the price goes up. We don't know, but it is currently the most profitable coin to mine. So I'm going to mine the crap out of it until I find a coin that makes more money than it. Right now, nothing comes close to Ironfish mining in terms of profitability. So I'm going to mine it. I don't care what's going to happen to it. I don't care what could happen to it. Right now, it's making money. If you're really worried that, you know, something might happen to it tomorrow, sell it today. You know, you're not going to lose anything. Sell the coin. If you're really that paranoid about it, just sell it. You don't have to hold anything. Make some money. Swap it to another coin that you plan on holding. You know, just do stuff like that. You're selling. See, Unknown is selling. He's mining it. He has no problem to say he's mining it, but he's selling it, which is totally fine. He's making profit. There's nothing wrong with doing that whatsoever. And that's what I'm doing. I'm selling it, or I haven't sold any yet, but I'm going to test it out and try it for sure. I think it'll be a lot better once KuCoin and stuff enter, because I'm not used to all these exchanges, and then I'm going to have to do a couple extra processes like it showed to get it into Litecoin and then withdraw it to get it into something else elsewhere, but we'll see what happens. Sent Ironfish from node hours ago to safe trade, still not showing up. What's not Crypto Dog? Is it's not showing the transaction at all? It's not even saying waiting for confirmation. It's just like nothing there, or what? Is there a minimum to send? And I'm gonna have to make an account and stuff later. I'll play around with it and see what's going on. Fire some coins in. See if they show up or not. I don't know what kind of confirmation times or anything is expected on this yet. Said 0.000 yet. I think once KuCoin comes on, price will go up more. Yeah, there'll be a lot more volume, and there'll be a lot more liquidity. It'll be constant, because that's the one thing KuCoin is doing right now. They have supposedly, and if you guys aren't signed up for KuCoin or anything right now, I do actually have a referral link in the description. So smash that if you want. Not financial advice. But what they're doing is they are taking deposits and everything right now for liquidity. I guess you have to hit a certain level of liquidity in order before it'll officially list. So it's official. They're going to list it, but it's not going to go live until they hit that liquidity issue, which means there's a bunch of coins there to actually buy and sell as soon as it opens. So it won't be just, you know, kind of like what we're seeing now, where $5 might shoot it up $20 in price or something crazy, you know. But yeah. I'm mining to it right now. Oh, well, is it showing though? I'll mine there. Guys, don't mine to the exchanges. Just mine to your own wallets. Come on, please. How does the liquidity work on KuCoin? It's same as every exchange. You need coins to be sold and bought. If the liquidity is too much, like say you're selling the coin at like $20, and then the sell order is at the sells are at like $20 and the buy orders are at like $11, there's a huge gap in there. So if someone does a market buy or sell, it shoots the price up a lot or down quite a bit just from doing a market. So that's kind of what's going on there. So having the liquidity on both ends, you're pretty much getting the price that is for, because you have people selling it at the set price and you have people buying it for the set price. And then obviously you have the spread is a lot closer together as more and more liquidity is into it. So does that kind of make sense? Again, I'm not a trader. I'm not like an exchange person. It's just kind of how I gather it. I just mine crypto, and hopefully I get the most I can for it. That's why I said earlier, like in Discord, some people, oh, it's down to $7. This is garbage. Well, we're still breaking even at $2 or $3 on 11-cent power on a 3070 or something. So $7 is still pretty darn good when people were expecting this thing to open at under a cent. So we're looking pretty good here. And then I was saying, like I said, just how I kind of explained that. Set your freaking sell order for maybe $20, $25. It only takes someone to come in with a couple $100 to do a buy order, and you can liquidate your coins at that. You're not going to get it instantly, like we talked about earlier. Instant transactions, instant satisfaction. It's not going to happen. You got to take your time. You got to wait a few minutes, maybe wait a couple hours. We don't know, but you're most likely going to be able to get that $20 to $25 sell order, because you just got to wait and people end up buying it. Because we've been seeing price ranges from $7 all the way up to $35, $45. So people are buying up those levels. You just have to wait and take your time on those less liquidity type of exchanges. So that's why I feel it'll be a lot more solid, consistent type of price and more volatility, more volume and stuff, and easier to buy and sell once we get listed on those bigger exchanges. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. Like, I'm not a trader, guys. I'm not a trader. I don't know some of these answers. That's just based on what I've seen. Hopefully it helps, though. Kind of, maybe. Even though it's an AMA and I don't know how to answer nothing. Help. Lazarus, I don't mind to exchanges. I mind to their wallets. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, that's hilarious. Gotta pay for power. Yeah, you gotta pay for power. I use my crypto for power, so I'm hoping we get a decent price here, sell something, because I'm definitely gonna have to cover some power costs, because I lost a lot in GPU mining this past month, so I'm gonna have a decent power bill with no rewards, because I did my Nexa I was trying to solo my Nexa to my node for like a week, and I didn't hit a block. It's probably gonna come. You never know, anytime. But then all of a sudden the Caspa nodes hit, and I started solo mining Caspa. So then that whole week of Nexa mining was a wash, nothing. And then I started Caspa mining, and then, I'm moving this, and now I'm on the Ironfish. So there were some times where I didn't get anything from my GPUs being on, and that kind of sucks, because I haven't had my GPUs on for quite some time. And ever since I've been turning them on, I've been losing quite a bit every time I did hit that power button. But they're on again right now, and they are on Ironfish. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, fun times. But that's me. That's the way I roll. That's how I test stuff. I go all over the place. I try things out, see if it's good, see if it's not good. It's a lot of fun, though. Yes, I lose sometimes. Like this past month was definitely a loss. But, I showed you guys how to make a Nexa node. I showed you guys how to get a Caspa node up. The information got out at my loss, so you're welcome. Oh, crazy. Just asked Ice River for a KS2 ASIC to print money. I did ask them, and they said no. Actually, you guys, I don't know if I'm allowed to. In a nutshell, okay, I'll put it in a nutshell. So I did ask when they first announced it, the KS2, they mentioned, oh, sorry, we're already sent, which I kind of talked this earlier, because Panda was supposed to be getting one, and they told me that they already sent their miner out to a third-party tester to make videos on. So obviously that cross-referenced Panda. So we're getting the same story. So I was like, all right, so this actually sounds like it could be a legit miner. They told Panda they're sending him one. They told me they're sending it to someone else to test. So I was like, hey, whatever. But they did tell me that when they do upgrades, I will get the next upgrade. So we'll see if they hold truth to that statement or not moving into the future. Like I said, what could the next up? Maybe the next miner they drop would be 20 terahash. Maybe it'll be a 50 terahash miner. I don't know. That'd be awesome though. But they did say I would get I would get the next model that they end up releasing. So I guess we'll see what happens there after these. I asked them when that could be. They said they have no clue. So I don't know. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. Lambo time coming, and it's very cool. Now Panda actually had a good point there. He's doing some things for his people, so maybe I can't say anything because I don't know if this is gonna be real or not. But if it does happen, maybe we'll have like some member hash giveaway or something. If that ever happens, like if they actually send me this miner, obviously I'm gonna test it, cover my power bill, and then I'll be like, you know what? Maybe we'll fire 24 hours on a member's wallet address or something, a channel member or something. I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Crypto Island, here we come. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Remember, we gotta wait. Who knows if they're ever gonna make an upgrade? Who knows if this thing even happens? But that's what I heard. We'll see. That'd be sweet though. Think Ironfish ASIC on the way. Right now, no. Eventually, maybe. I don't know. Like, remember, Panda said yesterday, FPGA bitstream does not work on the Ironfish Blake 3 algorithm because they did change to the version 2 stratum. So a lithium bitstream sounds like it's real. So we're going to see FPGAs and possible ASICs smash out a lithium here sometime soon. Some are probably already on it, FPGA wise. Now, leading into Ironfish, if the price keeps going up and the profitability remains, we're going to see devs try to really look into getting bitstreams for Ironfish. Now, that doesn't mean it won't fork. It could fork. I don't know. Everything that did sound like, ASICs is, they don't mind if ASICs are on the network, according to the Ironfish devs and what some people were saying in their Discord. I haven't seen anything from their mouths directly to confirm or deny if they actually care about ASICs or not. So I don't know. But if they stay at the current algorithm and they don't fork, eventually we could see FPGAs and ASICs on Ironfish. Yes. But they do have that statement, could fork at any time. So who knows what they're going to do. There's still a lot of uncertainty around ZKP. No idea what's going on with ZKP. Apollo is supposedly making a ZKP miner. So, let's look at this. Speaking of Apollo, they are having a big double sale starting tomorrow. Save that Apollo if you guys are looking for any of those Apollo miners. I do have a link in the description. Save it up. Put it in there. Get some, what is it? I don't even know this. 2 sets of V1 Mini. So these are actually good miners. 6 gigabytes, the V1 Mini SE Plus. I don't know what the prices are though. It's all X'd out. But we'll see. But regardless, starting tomorrow, they're going to have a sale. It might even be starting tonight. I don't even know. But I want to go into their news here. And look at this. Bam. Right here. This guy. Right here. Where's my web button? That one. So, Apollo launches new product, A series computing device. So it's a box on steroids. So they're talking about ZKP. It's a cryptographic protocol in which one party to prove, okay, they go through all that. But they're making a miner for this protocol. So is this ZKP transaction thing going to be on its own protocol? And, that's kind of what Ironfish uses. And there's sounds like there's other coins that are going to be implementing ZKP as well. Are we going to need specific hardware just to validate ZKP transactions? That might be another thing that's coming again in the future. There's so many things changing right now. It's crazy, from proofs for useful work to the ZKP thing to all sorts of things. I don't know. It's going to be crazy, but this is on something. They also have another miner that looks like a GPU. Could it be an FPGA? I have no idea. I'm still waiting for marketing. They're still in early preliminary tests. Some people say they know what it is and already seen it. Apollo tells me they're still early concept designing of it. It is going to be released in a couple months, but they still don't really know exactly what they want it to do yet. So there are new miners coming. I think in July, most of our answers will be questioned. Will be answered, not questioned. Will be answered at that crypto conference on what to expect for new miners this year. Obviously, we have the X16 coming from Sunloon, Jazz Miner there. We got, what else we got coming? We got possibly 2 new Apollo miners coming for different algos. Like I said, the ZKP thing, whatever that GPU looking thing is. possible hash blades, possible L7 pluses or L9s, whatever they want to call it, may be dropped. Like, until Bitmain actually says something officially, any other source, I don't even care if freaking, I don't even know who's another major, like PC Gamer or anybody, like they don't cover crypto. I'm just saying, even if it's like next level, always right, unless Bitmain says something, I would take everything as a scam, false accusations. Till Bitmain is a tight-lipped, hard to get anything out of company, and it's very rare that a leak happens. Now leaks do happen though, but until Bitmain actually says anything about a new script miner, I would take any accusation with a grain of salt, saying probably not true, because Bitmain is very tight-lipped on what they're producing and so on. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But like I said, I am guessing if Hashblade does end up becoming a thing, we will see a script miner from Bitmain drop. If Hashblade does not, come out with their model or something this year, then we probably won't see the L9, which is probably what it'll be called till next year, which is when they're supposed to be, and it'll probably be their beast model they're expecting. So they probably got a half ground, middle ground, hanging out in the sidelines, waiting to see what actually happens with the Hashblade, because guaranteed, if this thing is announced, the Hashblade's announced and it's a thing, they're going to want to drop the bomb and get as many sales as they can to keep people away from the Hashblade, because that'll be cutting out of their market cap, right? So we got to keep these things in the back of our mind. There's a huge game being played in the background. So it's all going to come down to, I really feel it's going to come down to if the Hashblade releases or not. If it releases, we'll see Bitmain answer. If it doesn't release, Bitmain won't release their big miner till next year. So we're going to see what happens. It'll be interesting. You're insane if you believe in low. I don't believe. I'm not believing anything right now. I don't believe until I see it. That's what I'm saying. July will answer this. If they put in a delay that it's not ready by July, it's a good straightforward shot saying, okay, it's not going to happen. Bitmain won't drop nothing till next year. But if we do see a Hashblade or the USB chip or something happening in July at that conference, then we will see a Bitmain script, and we will see possible Locatech Hashblades dropping. So again, it all comes down to July. July is a key date for crypto miners this year, I feel. It's going to be massive. What are your thoughts on RTM reward reduction? Is it similar to what Caspa is doing? Thanks. Actually, yeah, when I read it, it's pretty much the same as what Caspa is currently doing. Yes, I don't remember how it says. I just skimmed through it really fast to see, okay, when's it happening and what is it? How much is it dropping? Is it having? And I seen it. So it is looking like it's a small monthly drop every month. And I didn't work it out to see, after 1 year, does it work out like a full halving like Casp is? I don't think it quite is, but maybe eventually down the road, like maybe in 5 or 6 years, it might turn into a full 1 year halving. But the way the block rewards now, because it's like 37.50 or something like that after nodes, it's just dropping a little bit at a time every month. So it's going to take a long time before it finally gets to the point where it's a halving full year. So there's still a lot of emissions to go and stuff like that. But yeah, I got to look into that full article and really see exactly what it says. But it is like Caspa, but not as fast as what Caspa is doing. It's still a lot slower than that. Mine CBDC. Oh my gosh. Running my 2060 laptop killed it. Killed what? What? Thunderbolt boxes can run GPU outside laptop, but they cost like $600, not including GPU, but the bandwidth is cut down by more than half. Better off just getting a desktop with slots in it. Yeah, that's crazy. Wheeling Crypto and Coffee. I have a question. How can I add a GPU outside of a laptop and get... Oh, that's what you guys are talking about right there. Okay, so hopefully those guys got you. How about earlier? What do we have? Cookie there. Did they get that? Okay, right here. RabidMining, thank you, and other fellow miners. I successfully see the balance. All right, so looks like the node is all up and running. You're on mainnet now. Awesome. Glad to help. And everyone else that helped out as well. Good on you. You still on that Raptorium? Yeah, I bounce around to Raptorium here and there every once in a while. I bounce around to everything. Like I said, guys, I'm all over the place. I take losses. I don't take losses. Crazy stuff. ASIC privacy coin. Talk Caspa. What? I don't know much about it. Only need to use external power supply. Nothing showing up after several hours. Yeah, so seems like a big thing here. I'm gonna try sending some coins. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's the memo issues or what's going on there, but yeah, I'll figure it out. But anyway, guys, we have been here for quite some time. I'll try to get a video done fairly early today because tonight is actually the hockey game. I'm close to Edmonton. The Oilers are playing the Los Angeles. And, it's been crazy. They're down 1-2. They need to win tonight to tie up that series. It's playoffs. Go Oilers. You guys got to cheer for Oilers, okay? Got that? Anyway. But, yeah, we're going to wrap up this live stream, though. I do appreciate everyone for showing up for. What do we got here? I got an ad here. All right. It took a while, like 6 hours earlier. Be patient. Oh, so it takes 6 hours. Okay. All right. So I should probably start sending it like right now. Oh, Hobbyist is live? Hold on, guys. We can do a quick roll. We'll do it. Hold on. I didn't know Hobbyist was live. Let me see. I'm looking up YouTube right now. YouTube. Maybe we can hijack him. Oh, that's me. I look in here. I was like, oh, that's me. Okay. Where's Hobbyist? Hobbyist. Am I not subscribed to Hobbyist? I'm just kidding. I am. It's here somewhere. There's so many people in my list. Is he live? It doesn't have a red symbol. At 13. Oh, that's in a half an hour. All right, it's in a half an hour, so he's not live for a half hour.
Today's video is sponsored
Whoa.
by the team over at.
Okay, sorry about that. Can I still rate him? I don't know if I can rate him or not. You know what? I'll just give I'll link to his Ordealio here. It's still another half an hour. Chump Change is live in minutes. Members only. Is everybody here a member? Is everyone here a member to me? I don't see much green. What's going on? Hit that member button. Come on. Okay, I'm just kidding. But here's Hobbyist. It's coming up in a half an hour if you guys want to check him out. But yeah, we're going to wrap up this live stream, though. I do appreciate everyone for showing up. I will see you all in the next one.
Rabid out.